I'm James. I'm in the Net News Ledger newsroom. I'm here with Charla Robinson from the Thunder Bay Chamber of Commerce. Charla, the Chamber is talking about Ontario and the budget. What do our readers and viewers need to know?
Well, what we're saying is we're concerned about the province's fiscal situation, and we think that this is a good time for them to start to really get focused on taking bold steps to improve things. We know that the economy has been through some challenges, but we also know that over 25 years, this isn't just a recent issue, over 25 years, we've only had 7 provincial budgets that have actually balanced or come in with a surplus. And that's a very concerning trend, because obviously every time you have a deficit, you're adding to the debt. That debt is costing us millions. In fact, $29 million per day is what we're paying to service the debt. So those are dollars that if we were reducing the deficit and coming in with balanced budgets and then able to actually tackle the debt, we'd be able to put those dollars towards the services that we need each day. So we think that it's time for some serious conversations, some serious discussions, and we know that if those discussions and those decisions aren't made, that we're going to be in an even worse situation, and we're concerned about that. So now is the time to really focus on addressing these financial issues.
So what's the Chamber planning to do?
So the Chamber has actually done a paper with the Ontario Chamber of Commerce, the Thunder Bay Chamber of Commerce. We've worked together to provide a paper that outlines some opportunities for the government, some solutions that they might want to look at. So solutions that have worked well in other jurisdictions. So, for example, a full program review. We know that the province did a full program review when they had Don Drummond come in a few years ago, and they went through and had a whole, hundreds of pages of recommendations of things to do. But you can't just do the program review and then not actually implement the changes. So, there's a need to take it to the next step and actually do the work that needs to be done to make some changes. We're talking about things like alternate service delivery. So that means perhaps there's services that the province provides that maybe could be delivered in another way. So one example of a successful service that the province is currently providing through alternate service delivery is when you go to get your driver's license. It's a private-public partnership. It's not actually provincial employees. It's contracted out to a private company to do those services. So there's lots of examples where we could be looking at other service delivery options. There's also things like assets that the province owns that perhaps they don't need to own them anymore. So selling off some of the buildings that maybe they're stuck with capital costs to improve, they could be moving to a let's sell some of these buildings and let's look at investing those dollars elsewhere. So there's a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different options, and we are encouraging the province to really start to get serious about getting the balance in the budget and then moving towards reducing the debt for the betterment of all of Ontario.
That's true. I mean, in the hockey, they're talking about putting logos on everybody's uniforms. I'd hate to see Ontario get to the point where we were having logos all over the NASCAR MPPs, for example.
Exactly.
Now's the time to fix the problem.
It is, for sure. And so I think that this government has a good understanding of that, and we're just trying to encourage them to continue in that hard work. We know there's going to be tough decisions, and we're here to support them and to try to provide some additional ideas and help them in that process.
I'm James in the Net News Ledger newsroom, here with Charla Robinson from the Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks, James.